Hello everybody, my name is Cambria and welcome to my channel. On this channel I do book reviews, I vlog, I do some poetry occasionally. I kind of just do a little bit of everything, but today I am going to be talking all about my book Imaginary Friends. It comes out hopefully June 30th. It might be spilling into July, early July, but it will be okay if it does. I am self-publishing my first novel, Imaginary Friends. I get a lot of the same questions over and over whenever I do mention that I have been writing a book and publishing it, so I thought I would just put it all in one video for you and answer all of the same repetitive questions that I get. So I'm just gonna get into it. I thought it'd be a good idea just because it's coming out soon, so I could just knock out all these questions for you. So first off, what's it called? It is called Imaginary Friends. I've had this name picked out for most of the time, like since I started writing it pretty much. The main question I get is, what is it about? By the time you watch this video, the official blurb will be out, so I'll have that linked below and you can go and read the official blurb. If you don't know what a blurb is, some people don't know what that is. It's just the thing on the back of the book that explains what's happening in the book, what the book's about. So what I like to say overall is that Imaginary Friends is basically an extended metaphor on mental illness, but it's flourished with like fantasy and adventure elements that you see. That's mostly all I can say without saying the blurb, so yeah, definitely go check out the blurb. I'll have it linked below. When does it come out? Like I said, hopefully June 30th. That is my goal. That's been my goal. I'm really hoping it all works out. If I'm feeling like it's not going to, and if it doesn't, it's totally fine, and it will be early to mid-July. I'm really hoping by the end of June though, so fingers crossed. But you can follow Imaginary Friends on Instagram and Facebook at Imaginary Friends Book. I'll have a link below so you can follow for updates and know when exactly it is coming out. Another big question I get is, how long is it? So I'm not for sure on the exact page count because it's not formatted yet, but it will be around 400 pages or so. It's a little over 90,000 words, and I think the average novel is, I think, like 60 to 80,000 words, so it's a little over average. So I think it'll be around 400 pages, which is a pretty good size, and I'm happy with that size. Another big question I get is, how much will it be? I'm not for sure the exact number, but I'm thinking around $15. So I'm a reader, so I know how it is and how annoying it is for a book to be like $25, so it's gonna be a good price, and I'm thinking around $15 right now. I really don't want to go into the 20s or to be $20 because I know how annoying that is, but we'll have to see with how much it takes to print and distribute and all that. Another big question I get is, how much will I make? And again, since I don't know how much it costs, I'm not sure how much I'll make, but I'm working with CreateSpace. So how it works is CreateSpace keeps the amount it takes to print the book, and then since it's sold on Amazon, Amazon keeps 2 to 3%, and then I'll get the rest. So if you want to work out that math, go for it. Again, what I just answered, where will it be sold? It will be sold on Amazon, and I'm really gonna try working on getting it sold at Barnes & Noble because I just think that would be awesome to see my book at Barnes & Noble being sold, but for now it will be sold on Amazon since I am self-publishing. Another question I get is, how long did it take me to write? So I started June 29th of 2015, and that's when I officially started writing it. So it took me like two and a half years of writing, but I had been playing with ideas and characters and stuff since literally like 2013, like late 2012. Yeah, like 7th grade, middle school. I had just been playing ideas and was saying like I was writing a book when I like actually wasn't. Yeah, so about like 3 years of planning and 2.5 years of writing and half a year of editing and publishing. Another question I get is, how did I edit my book? So I hired a freelance editor. We had met her at church. We had been friends from church, and she agreed to edit, and she's amazing and great, and I really have loved working with her, and I have no idea where I'd be right now without her. She is amazing. Another question I get is, what is the theme or message behind Imaginary Friends? So the message, that is really up to interpretation by the reader. So yeah, that can be interpreted anyway, but the theme definitely talks about mental illness and suicide and foster care system and stuff of that nature. Another question I get is, will there be a second book? And for now, no, I have no plans to write a second book. If I ever do write a book, it will probably be a prequel to this and not a sequel. So yeah, right now, no, I do not plan on writing a sequel to Imaginary Friends. Another question I get, which is an interesting one, as I never even really thought about this, was if I'm using an alias name. I think that's what it's called. But no, I'm going to be using my own name, Cambria Tognacy. I did think if about like using like C.A. Tognacy or C. Tognacy, something like that. But I think I'm really just going to keep it to Cambria Tognacy. And yeah. Oh, another question is, how did I do the cover? We had a family friend who is a graphic designer. So actually, one of my close friends, she had just drew this kind of like fan art drawing for me, just for fun on her own time, and gave it to me, and I loved it so much that we took elements from that and she designed the cover. Like, she just sketched it, and then I gave it to our family friend who does graphic design as a living, and she made it, and it looks great, and I can't wait for you to see it because I think it looks awesome, and I just am so lucky to have these great contacts to really help me out here because I don't know what I'm doing. That is basically it for this FAQ on if. I have been calling it if for short because it's so much easier than saying Imaginary Friends. Also, like typing out Imaginary Friends is really like a struggle. So I've just been calling it if, but I'm really excited for you guys to read it. I'm also a little bit nervous, but overall I was super excited because I've been working on it for just so long now. But I'm so proud of it, and I'm so excited, and I can't wait to hold it. And so yeah, make sure you follow Imaginary Friends book on Instagram and Facebook for updates and things. And I will see you in my next video, and thanks for watching. Bye guys!